Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome into 720 here, bringing you part 39 of my live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. And on this day, it is Veterans Day, so let's go ahead and timestamp this part by saying thank you for all those that have served and are currently serving in the armed forces. Alrighty. Last part, I believe we carried on with some of the story. Let's see. Did we get any money off of these guys? Don't look like it. Nope. Alrighty, let's say hi to the Free Company. And then we're gonna go over to Gold Saucer, who we forgot last week, or I forgot last week, and reset the lottery. Also, unfortunately, we lost Kevin Conroy and Gallagher, so they both passed away today. Unfortunate. Saddening. You know, I grew up with both of them in my life, in terms of Gallagher with his watermelon smashing goodness, and Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman. So. But let's carry on. Oh yeah, I got all this stuff singled out too to get rid of eventually. We last left off, we were helping the Crystal Braves. Oh yeah, because we're hunting the Ivy. That's what it was. We gotta try and root out the Ivy, the Garlean spy in the Immortal Flames, of all places. Ooh, we could play cards. Uh, 13 or 12, 20. Yeah. Oh. Man, not getting very lucky at all. Nope. Maybe 700 gil. Darn. Let's go play some cards. We haven't done that much. I find draft to be a little bit of a crapshoot, because you get random cards, plus your opponents get random cards, so you never know. I've actually won quite a bit of them though. Ugh. Alright. Oh, perfect. Almost. Ah. Oh, well, at least it hit. Alright. What are we sitting at? Ooh, almost 1,000,000. Do I have any cards to get rid of? I don't think so. Nope. I do not. Should have taken a bit for them to get these cards going. Let's go see how much the guild... Whoa. The guild definitely has built up. Over 400 members strong now. Oh, I can't use chat right now. Oh well. Okay. 2 aces. 2 aces. That's got a 7 on the other one now. This is just draft. I guess we'll do this. Poot Princess, huh? Interesting name. Oh, I'm on the right side now. Yay. Throw the weakest card out. Oh, well. One of the weakest cards I got. Huh. Hmm. 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 Winner! Yay! And I got an achievement! Sweet. Alright, so I'm tied for first. So there's only first and last. Wow. Don't gloat yet, though, because this could turn quick. Ah, Aura Fort. Yes, I'm ready. Ooh. I take. I take. I take. I take. Yay! +2, +3. Looks like I'll be going against Wyra. They got a draw. Oof. Sorry, Miss Princess. Looks like you are bottom, well, second to last, because Prideful Stag's at 0, -3, so he's got it the worst. Yep, going against Wyra for my last. Strong finish. Eight. Can I beat it? No, I cannot. Well, I could technically beat it. Well, Regina. Oh, yes. Alright. 6 wins, 6 points and 5 captures. Cements me in first place. Give me them gold packs. Cha-ching. Another 5,000 MGP on top of it. Alright. Ooh, I don't have Remu. Let's see, card deck. What is my 4? Oh, Ramu's not as good as, Sid. Oh, I didn't win. Oh well. I think I'd set this up after I had recorded last week. Alright. Let's see, what's this week's? Too Cool, Leather, Labor of Love, and Moxton City. Ah, well. I don't have anything of that, so we're just gonna go ahead and get judged, take our 10 grand, and mosey on. I look so frumpish. Oh well. Yay, actually 11,000 since we got the buff. Guild buffs are, or free company buffs are important and helpful. Very beneficial. Alright, so... Hall of Flames. Good, we're heading there anyways. Good. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to this guy anyways. What am I doing? I'm spacing out. Alrighty. Oh, that's the wrong one. I hit the wrong button. Oops. We'll just run it. We'll run from there. Not that far. It's a little bit far. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see what old Flamey Boy has to say. Do I have to do the talking?
Well, what brings you here, my friend?
Good, I don't have to talk as much.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanaland than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Huh. Alrighty, let's take that. Even though I don't need it. Did that go right in there? Yeah. I should have sold that card when I had the chance. Crap baskets. Come on. Alright. Back and forth. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levieur. Yay, use more of these. You think we'd be able to talk by Link Pearl, but no. Teleported inside of their chocobo. Oh, he's all the way over here? Interesting. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. And not a moment too soon, something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Convenient. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, Aliane of the Fourth lies in wait in the tangle near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out, and she will apprise you of the situation. Yay, get to go break some more people out. Whee! I flew right through that gate. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse, with her hurts, I fear she will not long survive their intentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Well, it looks like you're a solid group. It looks like tank, heal, and 2 DPS, so you should be alright. Hopefully. I'm just gonna go ahead and fly right on over and just, you know, gate crash. Hello, Resh. Bring it. Oh, man. Oh, there's another one. Ah. Down for the count. Where am I? Good thing Aliane can heal, because I can't. Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we're safely outside these walls. Cool. I get to endanger myself again. Oops. Alright, good. Wrecked. I need to go over here for the other distraction. Good luck. Aha! I believe I made it out. Oh, nope, I got one more to do. Oh, double KO. Signifer's gotta die first. Bring it. I'll stun you. Ah. Fitting. I'll ride a Garlean mech outside of their castrum after killing their people and freeing their foes. Alright, where are you at? Here, right here. Crap baskets. I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Rash is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Lavier. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. And of course I'm gonna ride a Magitech, I forgot what this one's called. What is this one called? A Death Claw, there we go. Ride one of those back. Whoop. At least that was a quick little romp. Just a little tussle is all. Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, hero. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Russia owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander. I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, hero, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Kurthus. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. I do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Oh yeah, we had a glimpse into Iceheart, too. I remember now. Coming to terms. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, hero. An audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emmerich wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The Antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request our permission to accompany me to Kurthus. Mayhap you feel this is to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that the more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. There are times to use a sword and times to use a pen. Show up to a full-blown war with a pen, you're gonna end up getting steamrolled. Meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. Alpha now believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms. I see no reason to deny him. Awesome sauce. You get to meet Sir Emmerich. Antecedent. I take it Hero has explained the situation. He has, yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abalathia's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartnell, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one our nations will follow, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this could be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Hey. I forgot his name. Blue hair. Damn it. He's one of my favorite characters and I forgot his name. He should not be considered someone that we were fobbed off onto. Hoshifert. Good man. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they can't come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, hero. Our old friend Lord Haurchefant is expecting us. Yes! Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. He's a good man, not one that should be used. Very loyal. Sorry, I'm talking with some of my guild mates. Apparently, there's someone that's new and is learning tanking. I'll admit, when you're fairly new to dungeons, it is a little bit kind of like eek. But once you get used to it, and if you can get used to the mechanics rather quickly, it's not bad. Yeah. Actually, Gunbreaker is the one I've used the least. Oops, spelled healing wrong. Ah, hero, ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. Ah, Haurchefant, old chap, I love this side of you, man. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphanel, an honor as always. Likewise, Lord Hoshafant, forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have implied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortaunt may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is a grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. That is a difficult word for me. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your heart sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. The healer main start off with white mage. Sometimes the cast time is intimidating us. That is something I haven't done yet. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do for my chocobo's color. I haven't changed his color yet. Lefty needs a color. I should probably make a poll. Comment down below if you watch this video. What color should I make my chocobo? Currently yellow. Million Corn, I believe, is the base color of chocobo. Give me a shade of a color, and I will try to match it the best as possible. Well, if it's the highest voted. We've been expecting you, sir. Pray take your ease and I shall summon the others.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
This armor you could actually buy, the gold and blue set, you could buy it with real money, and I love it, minus the pauldrons. The only thing I don't like about the entire set. Maybe the collar, looks like a little dragon wrapped around his neck, but the shoulder pads, those plates are probably the only thing I'd probably remove. But most of the rest of the gear I love the look of. The blue and gold is a really good color combination too.
I'm Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Other than the fact that they're both elves.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us.
Cool.
Now then, shall we begin?
Sure.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare.
Double convenient.
As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Convenient.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
Oh.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Looks like I'm about to get extra diamond cutty. Intercession of Saints. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hoshfont and find out what he has learned. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly. As Lord Hoshfont said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, hero. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Sure. I get to be a gumshoe. Alright. Did I unlock Red Mage? Oh, I did. Nice. I just didn't boost it yet. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for it. Huh. Lord Hashifant bid you speak with us. Then you must beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tip the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis not but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatory could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack, not that his presence amounted to much. Oops, that's the wrong spot. I think. I think he's in here. Yep. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. The leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. The leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek, and then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Ah, yay, Shiva, a Final Fantasy staple. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? Seems Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ashgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Harshafant, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forger requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Convenient. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as the beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? Shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Haurchefant, you would agree that that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphinaud. As I and the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat, our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Rodin's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of the summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. Well, of course, because I'm the only one that can take care of it. I want to read the rest of this. I was just reading guild chat. Strength and unity. The persistent attacks on our caravans seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem, to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. Yeah, probably too late. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, hero, pray join me in White Brim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamont should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good. The Signs of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Jurlamont. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, that selfsame frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to wipe her in front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. So it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Jurlamont has one in mind. Yes, yes. Excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Oh no. Wait. Hero, you've come to lend us your strength. House Durandare is in your debt. Oh wait, this is hard mode of, whatchamacallit, Stone Vigil. You will rejoice with us to know that the battle for the Stone Vigil has finally begun. The first wave has already breached the outer defenses and entered the keep. As depraved a foe as the Dravonians are, they have a certain cunning. The place teems with unbelievers who gladly embrace death merely to deny us a form of advance. We came to slay dogs and are bled by nits. There are graver matters still, and after our first wave stormed the keep, the enemy sealed the breach behind them. The vigil head gate is now a welter of molten iron and stone sharp as a headsman's axe. We can no longer send reinforcements by land. The danger is great, but we must go by air. I shall lead the second wave, and we would have you join your strength to ours. Ser Nathalion awaits you near the stone vigil itself. I shall join you as soon as I have seen to the airships. And dark words, dark deeds. Seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. The joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the selfsame result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whiteburn Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sergeant Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger your plan or our plans. Cool. I got a blue mark. Is that upstairs or that downstairs? And what does it entail? Yeah. Well, this first person mode, this is getting kind of like, bleh. Okay, so downstairs then. Oh, is it that? Meh. Immediately leaves the gates. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. And he sits right in the middle of a fate. The suspected heretic follows the road east. Don't mind the Ariman. Oops. I forgot you can move while you're doing this. Doesn't root you. The suspected heretic heads south. About to hit level 54. Hey! Hey! Where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us and wipe her in front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are... mumble in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me. We already know about. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels, dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? Oops. Go back this way. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades of Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. First Blood. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know that they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Helonia is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, hero, if the lives of our allies are at stake. We have to go all the way down to there. So we will take the tunnel. The Danathan Pass. If I can get to it early enough, there should be a dungeon coming up soon, and I'll be able to run it this stream. If not, it'll be next stream. Nope. Looks like they died. Really? More of them? Oh, I got mingled in with their stuff. Cool. What am I supposed to look for? Oh. Run up them stairs. My knight sent no word of your coming, hero. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Yeah, your knights died to a 1. By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare, not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at our outpost of Snowcloak. The traitor was stationed there long before he aroused their suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. Timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durandare must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. I haven't even resecured the Stone Vigil for you yet. Path of the Righteous. Time is of the essence, hero. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies of Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and let tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered. Roger Dodger. I shall make haste. Whee! Hero, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden. You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. Has Commander Levier been informed, the Braves must be made aware. Oh, he's right here. Should've just walked over and talked to us. Must be here, I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. We do not think of how many are watching us at this very moment. Found it. This is all wrong. Isar has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinner to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. Hey, Ida. Those guys are down for the count. That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier. There has been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrance to some half-dozen tunnels, after spotting the enemy breaking the surface, but that's not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphino. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. Take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies become an obstacle to escape. Ahem. Change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many are popularly will sulk. Yay, Snowcloak. That's the dungeon I was talking about. The entrance to the tunnel, sir, it's over there. It's just over there, here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Ceramic's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you enter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Yay. Snowcloak. Probably be the last thing I do for tonight. Rawr. What do I have for currency? That'll put me at 250. Plus another 100 for, hopefully for a new adventure, 350. Not too bad. Can I play anyone in cards? I should be able to play someone over here. I can! The game would be welcome indeed. This expedition is full of discovery, but greatly lacking in entertainment. Ooh, 2 cards. They play order and same. It's a draw. Might be at a disadvantage a little bit. Damn. Well, I'm taking that one back. We'll do that. Double. I have that card. Yeah, we'll just start it. Really now? Oh, the draw. Darn. A load of bollocks. Fart knuckles. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a draw. Ooh. I win. Oof. That was risky. Risky business. Darn it. Another Riemann card. Oop. Winner chicken dinner. And I got a blue dragon card. By the truth of Helona, you are a skillful one. When can we match wits again? Let's snowcloak it up. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. Was winning cards. Oh. Time to have fun in Snowcloak. Whoops. Rawr. Did I get everyone? I think I did. Whee! What don't really make sense? Oh. Sorry, I'm being distracted by my guild talk. Alright, time for the first boss. Wanda. I'm definitely leveling after this. Yeah, you're always standing in the cold. There's my level. What happens when you focus target on something while the tank is trying to pull. You get the threat. Of course, it is my fault too. I ran ahead. I need to stop doing that. I say as I do it, just that. All right. Alright, this boss is gonna get tricky. This is one of those respect the mechanics bosses. Okay, they changed them. My bad. Ah, shit. Alright, I think I got used to the mechanics now. It's a lot better than what it used to be. Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad to begin with. It's just that people usually didn't follow the mechanics. It could be a really heavy skill check. You had to use the snowball. You had to basically build the snowballs up, not let the snowballs collapse by being struck too much. And then you had to use the snowballs to interrupt Big Blue Hairball before he did a zone-wide AoE that would pretty much kill you all. So, wasn't too shabby. That one, the fight seems like it goes a little bit faster. Should be able to use these hazards to damage enemies. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be a nice little mechanic. Well, you can't stun these guys, whoops. Alright, you can't stun those guys. Rar to you too. Now how did you change this boss up? We're gonna knock you down, Fenrir. Pretty sure it's this one. And there goes the summoner. Alright, if you guys want it, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bam. Ha ha ha! I got no party. Yay, I got 2 commendations for that. Sweet. I'll take it. Excuse me. Oof.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For
The greater good.
For Hydaelyn.
It's a very funky looking aetherite. Quite the funky aetherite. That took longer than I expected. What news, hero? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym, not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. Well bepraised, hero, we may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Nymphelia and Oriange have been busy perusing the archives of House Forton, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold. For the greater good. 50 points to a house of your choice if you can catch that reference. Antecedent. You come to us straight from the archives of House Forton. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Would that it had. Oriange and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with the dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite beyond another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Forton. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. Said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Saramric might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe and men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with a less zeal than I expected, Saramric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent, and really meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Hallonae that your ancestors came to this land why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so to a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scriptures tell us only so much. Would that it told us more. The man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Actually, if I had to pick, I'd probably only use the gloves from his set. For our glamour. Perhaps he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Mughal XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mongols' guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with the mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. That is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Nymphelia, they have them both in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? I'd say so. My survey team has concluded the preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume that she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let's not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I do not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minfilia looks into our Aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The 3rd unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, this search goes poorly despite our numbers. Earthis is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you in case you were not aware. Alright, sure. Good, I knew you would understand. Yuhase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wait because time is thin. Damn. What am I at still? I am still that character. Okay. Thank you all for watching. It's been part 39 of my live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. Those of you watching in the future, if you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, keep up the content. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay, the no spoilers please, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later. Nighty. Time for me to hit the hay too. So tired.